during a blistering hot afternoon, with the sun hanging high over the St. Petersburg church like a great big lantern, and the whole blamed village looking as sleepy as a hound dog in July. Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn was loafing about the schoolyard with that sly, guilty look of young uns who'd stumbled onto something downright forbidden. Becky Tatcher, with her pink ribbons fluttering and her cheeks all rosy like fresh-picked apples, stood right by him, staring hard at the kitchen winder. "Look yonder," she whispered, her eyes big as saucers. "Mr. Dubkins has fetched out an apple pie." It was gospel truth. The schoolmaster, a stern old cuss, mighty important in his ways but clumsier than a cow on ice when it come to house chores, had just set a golden brown, steaming pie, smelling strong of cinnamon, right on the windowsill to cool. Tom rubbed his hands together, grinning like a fox in a henhouse. "Huck, this here's a chance we ain't liable to see twice. A pie like that can't be left to wither away and die of old age." "Yeah, but how are we gonna snag it?" Huck drawled back. "If he catches us, he'll have us scratching out 'I will not steal pie' from the teacher 100 times on the blackboard." Becky clapped her hands to her mouth, like she'd just thought up the grandest notion since the 4th of July. "What if we scare him plumb out of his wits? I seen some sheets hanging on the line yonder." In no time flat, the three of them had wrapped themselves up in them white sheets, dragging their feet through the yard and letting out the most mournful groans you ever heard. "Oh!" Huck moaned low and spooky, whilst Tom flapped his arms like a haint fresh riz from the grave. Mr. Dubkins was just lifting the lid off that pie again to admire his handiwork, when them ghosts commenced to wail and sway. The poor feller's face puckered up like a dried prune. He let out a screech fit to wake the dead, like a cat with its tail under a rocker, and off he lit, running hellbent for election straight into the outhouse at the back of the yard. There he bolted hisself in, shaken worse than a leaf in a gale. "Victory!" Tom whooped, snatching up the pie with both hands, near to scorching hisself in the bargain. Just then, two no-account schoolmates, Ned and Samuel, a pair of regular rapscallions if ever there was, come sneaking by on tiptoe. Spotting the treasure, they made a beeline for it, hands outstretched like beggars at a feast. Tom, Huck, and Becky dove behind the corner of the house quicker than a wink, their hearts pounding like engine drums. Out stepped Mr. Dubkins, still pale as a ghost himself, and what did his eyes light on? Them two rascals with their paws hovering over the pie. "Bandits! Scoundrels!" he bellowed, puffing up like a fighting cock in the barnyard. Ned and Samuel froze stock-still, like they'd been turned to stone. "Get 'em! Get the thieves!" They chased them